In Maple Oaks lived Emma, a girl who loved stories and reading at night. One day at the library, Emma helped an elderly librarian, Mrs. Harrison. Emma began helping Mrs. Harrison, learning about rare books and their stories. One rainy evening, Emma found an encouraging note in a forgotten novel. Inspired by the note, Emma started the Secret Notes project to encourage others. The library transformed into a lively hub of hope, engaging more kids. As years passed, Emma became an author, sharing stories of kindness and courage.
Months after Mrs. Harrison's retirement, the library lost its glow. Emma kept visiting every day after school, hoping to revive its warmth. In the basement, Emma discovers a dusty box filled with letters and a manuscript. Tragedy struck as a fire engulfed the library that night. Emma's heart broke as she stood amidst the ashes, consumed by grief. But a message from the past reignited her spirit. When all is lost, create. Emma rallied the community to rebuild. The Library of Dreams began anew. With love and dedication, the library transformed, echoing Mrs. Harrison's spirit. The doors opened, fulfilling a promise, a story complete in love and kindness.
A year later, the Maple Oaks Library shines bright with laughter and light. Emma, now 16, dedicates her weekends to helping others discover the joy of reading. Among her young friends, one girl named Lily reminds her of her younger self. Then came a surprise nomination for the State Youth Service Award. Anxiety swells as Emma reflects on her past mistakes and what she's overcome. At the award ceremony, Emma shares her story of failure and resilience. Her words of kindness inspire a movement of young voices across the state. At home, she cherishes her award and a half-burned manuscript, a reminder of her journey. Inspiration starts with a single act of kindness, living forever in our hearts.
Emma's life changed rapidly after the award ceremony. She was invited to share her story of strength. But her story began in silence, not in light. Emma found refuge in stories at the library. Mrs. Harrison gave Emma a sense of belonging. Emma faced new pressures, feeling loneliness creep back. She launched Letters of Light, igniting hope. Her pain turned into compassion for others. True strength is born from imperfect stories. Emma's journey ripples outward, inspiring others to find their purpose. Emma's name shines as a writer and founder of a movement, chasing connection over fame. Strangers write letters to Emma, sharing how her story ignited their journey. No's letter reveals how Emma's words made him feel seen and valued. Emma visits No's class, sharing her story of feeling invisible yet powerful. Traveling to overlooked towns, Emma encourages communities to share their stories. Letters of Light becomes a community effort, connecting through empathy and courage. Emma teaches that kindness creates endless ripples, encouraging others' courage to begin again.
From the quiet of her library, Emma's journey begins. She realized true change requires evolution in kindness. That night, a powerful idea was born: the Lighthouse Project. The Lighthouse Project blends education, creativity, and empathy. The first lighthouse opened in a small coastal town in Maine. Artists and retired teachers returned to inspire the next generation. Lighthouses sprouted around the globe, transforming education. This chapter continues Emma's journey as her global project faces its first true test. The Lighthouse Project had grown beyond Emma's dreams, reaching over 30 countries. But with growth came challenges. Her mission began to clash with complexities of scale. In some places, corporations tried to commercialize her idea, twisting her vision. Emma felt the weight of every headline, wondering if she had lost control of her dream. One night, during a summit in Berlin, she wandered the rainy streets alone. She saw the truth she had forgotten: revolutions of the heart cannot be measured by charts. Emma called for a year-long pause and stood firm amidst criticism. She announced the Second Light, focusing on awakening human consciousness.
Years passed, and the Second Light rippled far beyond what Emma could have imagined. The movement became a living network of compassion, reimagining lives and connections. Small empathy labs were transformed into human centers for all ages, teaching emotional intelligence. In these centers, places overshadowed by conflict became sanctuaries of peace. Children shared stories of courage, and refugees taught resilience, redefining humanity. Emma watched this movement unfold, taught by the very voices she had inspired. An initiative called Lightverse launched a global digital network, connecting empathy labs. People could step into another's world through virtual empathy pods, bridging emotional gaps. Teachers, doctors, and leaders began to use Lightverse for a new understanding of global empathy. Through all, Emma remained humble, understanding that light passes from heart to heart. Emma stood at the riverfront, where memories linger. She cherished every story, every connection made. Emma knew true legacy is a mosaic of many hearts. Leadership means stepping aside to let others rise. Stories saved me, she shared, planting seeds of hope. Gathered voices spoke of new adaptations and visions. Emma would close her chapter quietly, seeking new stories. A note found, a reminder of her journey and impact.